then we go, and then we extrude. Just extrude, let's extrude the whole thing down a little bit. So, oh, oi. Oh my god! Can I... On shit! I'm trying to go to bat for you, Onshape. There we go. So, and we then extrude that by, let's go by like, so minus 10 and whatnot, just for the base. And then we go, yep, that's good. And then we go, don't automatically hide the sketch, please. I want to use it again. And then we have this go out by 200, not 2,200. So that's our wall height. And then, so yeah, then this. So this is then the space we have. So if we then go and create a new sketch, and we just go and let's just go like I want a table that's 200 by 150. Okay, maybe I don't want a table that's 200 by 150. Maybe that's a bit too big then. So what if we have a central table that's 150 by 100? Is that what if we have 200? What if we make a table? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a nice size table for the center. So yeah, we have that, and then the back of the studio. The back of the studio, we have that as being so it's as wide as the studio is. So the back of the studio gets to be as wide as the studio is, and then but then the shelf. Then we have the shelf. The shelves are about a meter deep. So we have meter deep shelves at the back, and then we have. Honestly, at this point, I'm worried we're actually not going to have much space. Then we have workstations around the outside here, which are sort of not quite which aren't a meter deep, but are like 80 centimeters deep. And then on here we can put our specialist tools, and then the center thing. I mean, yeah, 100%. Like then this can be our like presentation table, and then we have a table here which has our streaming computer and such on, and then say like possibly even something I'm thinking about. Well, instead of having like work table all the way down, we can have work tables go down a little way, and then we can have a little like sort of clean area here, as it were, where we can have like a seat or a sofa or something, so we can do sort of like camera stuff to camera. I don't know. Like now that I lay it out like that, it doesn't feel like we have a lot of space. Stay hydrated. Yes, we'll do. Okay, where was I? Anyway, sorry. You guys heckin' distracted me, okay? So I want to smooth out the inside of the eyes now, because they are quite like So the inside of the eyes are going to be bits that we actually cut out. So we're going to be cutting out the inside of the eyes because of course, like we want to be able to sort of see through the mask once we cast it. However, we still want it to be nice and smooth, because if there's lots of little overhangs and lots of little dents and divots inside the eyes, then when we come to cast this, that will grab and rip at the foam and the latex and such as we take it out. But also we do also want a nice strong delineation between where the like back of the eye is and the bit that we want to cut out. So we have like a guide that we can follow.